Log there.
Hey, fellow Disney. Whoa, which side am I on? I always do this. Hey, fellow Mouseketeers, Englentine, the homegrown tourists. We haven't done this in a while, and I blame me. But we're here live. We're going to be talking about some news items and everything. I just wanted to start off on this page right here. I have finally signed up for Disney Plus, and I am so excited. I like this little countdown clock. Are you showing this when you climb on, Professor?
I haven't opened the site yet, actually.
This is what they emailed me after. It's like, congratulations, you're now a member of Disney Plus, and it gives this 7 days, 8 hours, 45 minutes, 23 seconds. So I am 7 days and 8 hours. So what's that? That's at 5 a.m. on November 12th. 12th.
I'll be up.
12th. Yeah. At 5 a.m. on November 12th, for at least one day, I am not going to be bothered. You know, we might as well just live stream and we'll be going from movie to movie. Where are the Don Knotts movies? That's what it's going to be like. I'm very excited. Yeah, give me Hot Lead and Cold Feet. Give me Apple Dumpling Gang. I'm all over that, man. Seriously. If you have Mr. Limpet, I'm there. I'll be good. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to those live action 70s Disney movies. Funny thing though, I thought my family were like big Disney fans, same way as I am. And they're like, are you serious? Are you really telling me this? You raised me freaking Disney and you're abandoning this? It's like, yeah, but yeah, whatever. I'm going to be excited for it. I'm more excited for National Geographic than anything else. Yes. I know it's got Star Wars, all the Disney movies, but I noticed that it had National Geographic down here, and I'm like, that's it. I want Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom from the 1970s. Not really. I just saw that right now. I was like, wait, what? No. So we've got a lot of stories to get to. Because let's face it, we haven't done this, and once again, I blame myself. Getting adjusted to schedules and everything like that. So, anywho, the one that I nailed as well, let me find it here. The one that we have for the headline is Donald Trump is attending a GOP fundraiser at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort.
Oh my.
I know, December 7th. Disney's 5 Diamond Grand Floridian Resort features 18,216 square feet of ballroom and accommodations. Due to the political nature of this news, the forum discussion. Okay, I can understand. Yeah, I can understand on what is it, WD Magic here. They don't want, well, Trump sucks and you all suck for having this story on there. You know, it's that kind of stuff would be really horrendous. But the one thing I do have to say about this, and this is really the whole story here is in the title. But one thing they should have figured out is where. I mean, is he going to be standing right here and talking to everybody down here? Where are they actually having this at?
Probably the convention center.
Is there a convention center out there?
Yes, I've worked there. They have a convention.
Okay, see, I've never been to a Grand Floridian Convention Center there. Where is the Grand Floridian Convention Center?
It's right over by it. If you go to the front and you are just about to walk in, you go down the path, you'll see it right there.
Down to the left or to the right? And let me do that again. Down to the left or to the right?
If you're facing it, it's to the left.
Okay. All righty. See, yeah, I've never been to the convention center. I've only been to the guest areas. You know, I've crashed a wedding. I've acted like a child so I could play in that cool Alice in Wonderland swimming pool area. Got kicked out of the Wonderland swimming pool area. Got trespassed because I was playing there. But otherwise, I've never actually been in that particular area. It's kind of kooky.
I think there was actually a wedding going on there when I worked there. And whenever I looked in, because I took a peek because I got to go backstage because I was working there. They had these photo setups. One was a jungle, and one was it kind of looked like it was supposed to be Mary Poppins based.
Yeah.
But then the main the main piece was this scaled down, obviously, but huge Cinderella's castle along the back wall. It looked great.
That is very interesting, considering they actually have the Cinderella Castle right across the lagoon. Hey, Tillium, how you doing? Saying they better have Song of the South. You know they don't have Song of the South, man. I don't know why. The only lesson kids are going to learn from Song of the South is how boring Song of the South is if they watch it. That's it. That's all. My kids watched it, and their whole opinions were good cartoons. The rest of it, boring. The parts that people are afraid of is dull. It's really, really dull. I don't. Have you seen it?
I haven't. Somewhere there's the. Don't tell Disney. They won't like knowing this, but there's this burnt CD.
Oh yeah.
Or
yeah,
DVD.
I have one of those also. The laser disc copy. Yeah. Yeah, I've got that from like it was a reproduction off of the laser disc. Hey man, that's on Disney to go out to the Comic-Cons and stop people from selling it. But if they're going to give up all that money for collectors, for people who just want the whole thing, then that is on them. I'm amazed that they don't put this out. I remember something that Leonard Maltin said, Whoopi Goldberg said it was about some of the cartoons, and it was on Looney Tunes as well, where it says it's better to show it and remind people that this is what happened rather than hide from it. You know, it is a very contextual kind of thing. It's so yeah.
But the parts that people outrage over, they're the live action parts, right? Not cartoon. Yeah. Why don't they just cut out the live action parts and give the cartoons?
Just put out the cartoons. I agree with you on that. But one thing that people get wrong is that it makes slaves look like they're happy. Well, it's after the Civil War. They aren't slaves, but you know. Anyway, let's get back to this part. December 7th, Trump's coming to Grand Floridian. I would love to be there. It doesn't say anything about price or like if you got to pay or something. I don't think you do, because generally you don't, but we'll see. It's a fundraiser though. So it might be one of these things where it's also a dinner, you know, one of those $1,000 plates, which I'm out.
Anyway, it's gonna be a great time. Gonna enjoy it. We love Disney.
It's a really great time. It's going to be the best times ever in the world. Nobody at Disney's ever had a great time like they will at my fundraiser. It's going to be awesome.
We're going to make Disney great again.
They say it's not good. They say maybe Disney's overcome. I'm telling you, it's fake news. Fake news, Disney. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to make Disney more awesome than it ever was. Yes.
The earnings of this are going to be huge.
Yeah. I'd got to tell you something. And yeah, Tilliam saying Trump terms Florida man. I got to tell you, hate the policies. I can understand. You got to love the fact that we got a president with. How do I say this on this particular channel where I try to be
the cartoon character in chief?
Moxie. I'm going to use Moxie. He actually has Moxie. Yes, that's something. Let's see, where do I want to go to next? Here we go. All righty, going on to the next story here that I wanted to talk about. And let me shut down this one so I get a little bit. Is this we did something like this last time, and we talked about the 10 best sit-down restaurants. So full service is what they call them. And here is the 10 best Disney World quick service restaurants according to the readers of all ears. And I thought, okay, we could go over this. Do we agree? Do we disagree? Thank you very much for hanging out, Dalton. I know this is a theme park thing, but if you've eaten at any of these, or if you remember where you did eat when you came on vacation, by all means, speak up. Before we look at this, is there a favorite fast food service, quick service that you have?
Currently, I can't think of one because it used to be Gaston's when they had that pork shank.
Oh, that pork shank is so good.
It really was the best.
It really was good. You're right about that. I ate at Docking Bay 7. That was a good rib, but I've got to say, pound for pound, dollar for dollar, and the fact that it's possibly the least expensive quick service for what is a simple meal, it's Chicken Guys. I've got to go with Chicken Guys. It may just be chicken tenders, but they are so freaking good because they're actual chicken breasts. And by that, I mean they're chicken breasts, you know, and they're just so good. And you get so much for $5.99 or $7.99, depending on it if you want 3 or 5. So I would have to go with that. I think as much as I love the food at Satuli or Docking Bay 7, yeah, I got to go with that. Well, so let's see what they picked and see if we just agree or disagree.
All right.
Okay, the first one, number 10, Tangerine Cafe at Epcot, located in the Moroccan Villain Pavilion. Thank you. I know how to speak. In Epcot. God dang it. Professor, take it away. I'm done. Let's see. Nancy Pelosi will bring her spirit cookers in for a fundraiser. That'd be really fun, man. Tillium. That would be a lot of fun. So these are shawarma platters. They've got the beef. They've got the couscous, the hummus, and all that. What do you think?
Well, I haven't tried this one, but Dalton is back. His Wi-Fi crapped out, but he's back now.
Oh, okay, so he needs let in. All righty. Here he is. Hey,
There
man. How's it going? Have you ever eaten at Tangerine Cafe?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, then this is on me, and I'm going to say absolutely. The only problem with this is it's at number 10. Now, I like the Moroccan food. I think Morocco is one of the best places for food. A lot of people are saying Marrakesh has gone downhill. I haven't eaten there in a while, but their salmon and hummus is one of the best meals I've ever had. And that wasn't even my meal. I took 2 bites from my daughter. She tried that one. So good. Love that. This is absolutely a great restaurant. I can't imagine what they have above it. This is like starting with one of my favorites right here.
The most I know about shawarma is that that's what they ate at the end of Avengers.
Right, there you go. The one thing also about Tangerine Cafe is right next to Tangerine Cafe, they've got kind of a little coffee shop, and they've got the most refreshing mint tea. Me and my daughter, we never miss it. Let's see here. You can find a refreshing, not too heavy, but spicy, delicious meal. We've been eating. Okay, I love this place. Yeah, it's really good. The second one is Polite Pig. Can't speak to it. Haven't been there yet.
Polite Pig. Where is it?
This is in Disney Springs. It's the barbecue service. It's a fast food joint. The reason why I haven't eaten here is everything is overpriced. It's overpriced. It's like $15 to $20. And if I'm going to spend that much, I could go to a sit-down restaurant.
Yeah, no, it ain't worth it.
And I could get really good barbecue outside of Polite Pig, and that's why I've never tried this. So can't really speak to that one. Let's see. Next up, Gasparilla's Island Grill, Grand Floridian. Have you eaten there? Yeah, you said you worked there. You must have eaten there.
I actually didn't eat there.
Dude. Okay, so I had it was a Reuben. It was like but it was a blackened fish Reuben. And it was so good. They're right about this place. My brother used to be the chef here. Yeah. They're right. They've got some great pastries. The blackened fish cod sandwich was so good. It was a Reuben, so it was made just like that, except for the meat, you know. And one of the great things was it was very filling, but it wasn't heavy, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I recommend if you're doing a round, you know, if you're doing the monorail trip or something like that, and you don't stop at Grand Floridian Cafe, it's definitely a good place to. I do believe the sandwich itself was like $12, but it was definitely
better than Polite Pigs.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Polite Pig for $18 at Polite Pig, I would go to damn near anywhere. But I don't know. I haven't been there. Maybe I'll try it, and it'll because it looks good.
It does look good, but it doesn't look worth what they're saying. I've had some great barbecue in my time.
I've had great barbecue at Disney. I can't. Well, you know what? I'm going to think that the other barbecue is on here because it's one of the most famous. Blaze Fast Fired Pizza. You've had to have eaten here.
No, actually, my brother has. And he
All right.
loves it, but
I love this place. Now, the one time I tried to make my own pizza, I love bold flavors. So I'm like, oh, give me some blue cheese. They put a little bit on there, and I went, I'm a grown up. Give me some blue cheese. And they were like, boom. I said, dude, I'm a fat grown up. Give me some blue cheese. Now, here's the thing. I love me some blue. I like blue cheese, and then I put on some peppers to fire. And the thing is blue cheese is really powerful. So like that one sprinkle would have been fine. I bit into that, and it was one of the most disgusting things I've ever had. It really was. That's
Speaking
part of the
blue cheese. Did you see that an American blue cheese won the best cheese in the world award for the first time ever?
I did not. What brand? Let me know, because I still like it. It's just that the entire pizza, no matter what I was biting with it, just tasted like I was eating a block of blue cheese. So I learned that less is more when making your own pizza at the Blaze. So yeah, definitely check this place out. Next up, and one of the great things about it is you can make your own pie for like $10. It really is it's an affordable place out there, and they've got cheaper. Like, so it's pretty good. Next up, Columbia Harbor House.
this I remember. Yes, I've eaten here.
I will let you speak of this since I've been talking.
Do
Do you agree with it being on the list, or do you what do you think?
Okay, the last time I went there, I believe they had this sandwich that was almost like a pretzel, but it had... Oh, jeez. I hate my memory because I remember it being good. I just can't remember what I had other than
that is something. They had one of my favorite things to get here, and this is in the wintertime, mostly because it is hot and it's kind of heavy, is the New England clam chowder in the bread bowl. Ooh. It's so good.
I haven't had that, but I need to have that.
Columbia Harbor House is mine and Gail's go-to. This is one of those places I wish people would shut up about. I hear people talking about this place a lot. I'm like, no.
Shh. This is Eglinton's private time.
So here's what I'm going to tell you. Food sucks. Definitely don't go upstairs. People try to kill you up there. A lot of gassy fat men up and on the upstairs. No, it's brilliant. One of the best places to eat. And the reason why a lot of people like myself and Gail like it is there's an upstairs area that usually is empty. So you can go up, you can find yourself a window seat, look across the park while you're enjoying your meal, which is usually light fish fare. You could get chicken tenders and all that kind of stuff if you want. Yeah,
I remember what I had now.
What was it?
It wasn't pretzel. It was a waffle chicken sandwich.
Yum.
Yes. And they had it to where you could put the syrup on it. So you put it on that chicken and you just plop the waffle down on it. You take a bite. That was
so it was chicken
delicious.
and waffles.
Yeah, it was chicken and waffles, but it was
really good.
Yeah.
So they're saying this eatery is something for everyone, a good place for a family or group. Yep, but stay downstairs. Don't go upstairs. That's where I am.
This is Eglinton's private time. Go
right. We start our trip with lunch at Columbia Harbor House religiously every year, from great seafood and chicken to the amazing tuna sandwich. Not a big fan of tuna sandwiches. I'm not a big fan of putting wet on bread. It's weird because I don't mind mayonnaise and all that kind of stuff, but a wet meat like that, just pull it out, eat with a fork.
Mayonnaise is different because mayonnaise is like...
it's aioli now. It's aioli. Yeah. But,
because you just lightly put it on there. It's nothing to overpower. I hate tuna. period now. I
Yeah.
can't.
understand that. You know what I don't like? Macaroni and cheese.
I can't.
Really?
Here, man.
Just for the sound, really, tell you the truth. Okay, so next up is number 5, Flame Tree Barbecue at Animal Kingdom. This is barbecue from God to Disney. Here you go. Take this. You will love it. I love this place. It's Animal Kingdom. It's the prominent fast food restaurant because if you pass by the Tree of Life on the right-hand side, it's this huge shop. It really is. It's got this outdoor area that looks like it's an attraction itself. But
Okay, I think I remember seeing this place, but I don't think we ever ate there.
If you ever when you come back, we got to go.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'd probably take you to a nice sit-down restaurant somewhere. But
yeah, honestly, with all these restaurants and stuff that I never got a chance to try, we'll honestly have to do kind of a food tour kind of thing. I feel like I missed out on a lot of the best.
I just want to get appetizers everywhere. Yeah. That would be. I wish I was rich enough I could do that for you. All we're gonna do is go from restaurant to restaurant until we drop.
if I ever win the lottery, I am definitely coming down there, and we'll have to.
Yeah, this is really good barbecue. Now this makes me think, okay, maybe I'll try the Polite Pig because this is as expensive as the Polite Pig is. It's just I'm more familiar with this. I went here before it got expensive. So I'm more apt to go back, I guess. So, yeah. As a matter of fact, I mentioned in my review of Docking Bay 7 at Galaxy's Edge that I got the ribs, and they were very tasty, very spicy for a Disney dish. And it was good, but it was $1 less than a Wagyu beef hamburger at Hollywood Brown Derby, which is the premier sit-down restaurant there. And that's the biggest problem. I think they need to kind of have a gap between their fast food and their sit-down when they have stuff like this.
If I'm going for barbecue, I usually go... I know it's not quick service, but I either go to Whispering Canyon or Trails End.
Yeah, but yeah, those are not bad places.
Those are great places.
Let's see. Our favorite Disney quick service restaurant by far. The food is really good. It is the outdoor seating locations, especially down by the water. I absolutely agree with that. Now, here's the thing. Because it is an outdoor, if you find yourself with too much food, obviously you can't box it up and carry it around. You're just not going to want to do that. Those birds will happily take it off your hands. Don't feed the birds, by the way. They don't like it.
Here's the thing. Yeah. Don't feed the birds. The birds will feed themselves.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Oh, we had that happen. We were at Epcot, and my wife and her mother got sweet potato fries, and it was one of the food festival offerings. And my mother-in-law, she pulls fry out, and she's talking, and because she was about to eat it, but she started talking, and she's kind of waving it around. And what's funny is it attracted ducks. So she's not noticing this. And she's just kind of like a conductor. She's waving this sweet potato. And she brings it down a little bit. And a duck just... And she's like, ah! And then she hates all ducks forever and a day. She even screw Donald. I don't know. Let's see. Number 4, Roaring Fork at Wilderness Lodge. I have eaten here. It is good. Now, we went during July 4th. Me and my mother and my brother went to Roaring Fork because they were supposedly having 4th of July cupcakes. And, we tried some of the food. Now, it says, nestled in stunning resort is this sleeper hit. It offers a little of this and a little of that, flatbread salad sandwiches, but it's high quality and unique. Yeah, this is definitely good. I haven't been reading these ratings, but they gave it an 8.8 here. So the Roaring Fork's tiny restaurant that serves up great food. We had lunch, dinner, same. I like it also because it's very rustic. I mean, it's Fort Wilderness, so it's got that brown wood area. It's a really nice area to go and sit down. One of the things like the Grand Floridian fast food joint we were talking about, I love the food. It was good, but it's a very cafeteria feeling place.
Mm.
And I'm not a big fan of that. You know, give me a little bit of atmosphere. I know it's just your quick service, but yeah, it's not a lot of atmosphere. I have the same problem with the Contemporary Cafe and even Chef Mickey's, because it's in that open area. It feels very cafe, like it was not really supposed to be there.
Coronado Springs used to have a thing like that. I'm trying to remember the name of the restaurant. It's
like
changed now.
Chef Rick's or something like that, I think it was called. Wasn't it? Wasn't that one?
Chef Rick doesn't sound very Hispanic.
I know, but there was something weird like that where it was like, or the Mayan or something like that.
Yeah, there were tall statues there.
Yeah.
But I can't remember the name.
Yeah, it's one of those where you're like, what?
And
it'd be like the Polynesian.
Getting food there was very weird too, because you had to take a ticket and you had to go to each section like it was a cafeteria.
Yeah, that's all-star stuff. So next up is Wolfgang Express, Wolfgang Puck Express, and I could say absolutely. I love the pizzas here. This salad looks horrible in this picture, by the way. It does, roasted turkey salad. But I love the food there. Have you eaten?
Yeah, I have eaten here.
Mm-hmm.
What my family used to do, even though we live here, if you booked a room at like All Star, you would get the dining plan, and they would have quick service. And Wolfgang Puck's used to be, I don't know if it still is, but on the quick service item for the Disney dining plan, and we would always go there to use it because the pizza was delicious.
Yeah, I absolutely recommend this one. Seriously, it's a good one to go to.
Well, it's food by Wolfgang Puck. How bad can it be, honestly?
Yeah, but I got to admit though, I mostly get the pizzas, which now it's kind of taken over by the Blaze. So,
Christy said something looked awesome before, and then she said, "Wow, 509 subs."
Yep. Yeah, over 500, a little bit more, and got that 1,000, and yay, we're profitable. Well, we're not profitable. We're just getting paid. Disney, doing a Disney blog costs money.
It does.
That is the truth. In order to
go to Disney.
Even if you say, I'm not going to go spend money at Disney. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah. And if I do a food review, that's $20. Any food video costed almost the minimum $20 because of the lunch plus the drink. I have actually cut that down because I'll drink water now. I stopped buying $4 sodas. Yeah. So next up, number 2, Kringla Bakery og Cafe. Kringla may not have a big menu, but it does have an incredible cookies, tasty sandwiches. This may not make our personal top 10, but it made the readers. This is the Norwegian, and I don't get it. No.
Yeah, just looking at that sandwich, it's
very basic stuff. Now, they're right. The school bread's good. They're even saying that right there may have just sparked a whole bunch of people picking this. If you're going to go to any of the cafes, go to France. Go to that cafe. That's got some good stuff there. Not this one. I would much rather just, no, not this one. No. Yes to the Moroccan. That one's a good one. The fast food joint at Japan is better than this one. I would definitely go to the fast food joint at China before this one. Mexico has a fast food restaurant or a quick service restaurant, which hasn't been mentioned here. So I would go to that one before Kringla. I can only assume that the school bread is pushing this one. Right here, it says, we got the school bread. I also tried chocolate mousse cake in the ass beer. That's the entire thing. School bread, and then it's all ass. Yeah, this
wrong channel.
Zing.
There you go. Well,
all right, let's see what number 1 is.
And their number 1 is Satuli Cafe. I can't argue this one. You've eaten here, right?
Satuli.
So that's in Pandora, Animal Kingdom.
No, I haven't eaten.
Dude,
no.
Oh my gosh, you need to get out there. It is so good. It is so very good stuff. I mean, you're looking at it right here. They make a lot of the bowls. You get the rice or the noodle, that kind of thing, and the sauce is so good. It really is. It's good stuff. Highly recommend this, and it is worth the price. This isn't one of those things where you're going to pay $20 for fast food and you're going to walk out filled. The one thing that I was told, oh, wow, you got to get those burger pods. They're on the kids menu now. So you could get them for like $7.99, $8.99 or something like that. And I ordered them. I was told it tastes just like McDonald's hamburger. And I was like, oh.
Is that supposed to be a selling point?
Yeah, that's not a selling point to me.
Confused as to why that's a positive.
What do they look like? Do they look like burgers?
They're bao buns with hamburger in it.
Okay, and now that sounds cool.
So it's a bao bun with hamburger, pickle, mustard, ketchup all mixed in there. And so I was like, it's like a McDonald's hamburger. And I went, and I was like, wow. McDonald's hamburgers have onions.
Oh, shit. Right. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no.
And I didn't even think about it until now. Thankfully, I didn't swallow because I just thought about it. I was like, really? McDonald's? And then I literally did that. I was like, wow. And I looked out, and sure enough, I looked in there and it was filled. I almost painted that restaurant white, stomach acid white. Because I'm so glad I didn't swallow. Now the flavor, yes, it was just like that.
Christy said that's what she said.
Oh, right. Now we are just
freezing.
Yeah, but so I had to get, and they were really understanding. Like, oh my gosh, we should have told you. Yes, you should have, because I literally said, I'm allergic to onions. But they replaced it with one of the bowls, and they got me I had to get like plain white rice as a base, which I'm okay with because I have to all the time. Because a lot of, if it's like fried rice or brown rice, they usually put onions into it. But otherwise, oh my gosh, these bowls are so good. So even though they almost poisoned me, I do like Satuli Canteen, and right outside of Satuli Canteen is, and maybe we'll do that next, is like a little drink stand, a snack stand with one of the, it's called Nightshade, something like that, but it's one of the best drinks. And it's got pineapple cream egg rolls.
No, that sounds interesting.
So good. So there you go. That's their picks. Agreed with Satuli. Do not agree. Absolutely don't agree with Kringla Bakery. Don't get this ugly but salad, and Wolfgang could be good. Roaring Fork's okay. Flame Tree is absolutely, and of this entire list, this may be one or two. Flame Tree Barbecue. Columbia Harbor House is a classic. Absolutely. Blaze is good. And the Grand Floridian is worth it as well. Haven't eaten a polite pig, but Tangerine is one of the best and most unique.
I think of all the places on this list, I most want to go to the Grand Floridian because I am a sucker for pastries, and they said they have good pastries, and the picture looks amazing. So.
This and the French bakery that I told you about, that would definitely be it. One thing right here, they show, these are the Casey Corner corn dog nuggets, but it wasn't on the list. I agree. Casey Corners, overrated. Over freaking rated. I'm sorry, guys. I know that's a favorite. I think what about you? Where do you think Casey Corners? Does it deserve on the top 10? Does it deserve off of it?
I'm trying to remember a restaurant with the name.
That's the hot dog place on the end of Main Street. You had to have eaten there.
Man, I don't think. Oh, yes, I have.
I'm about.
Yes, I have.
Now recruiting you. We're meeting and we're going on a food tour, man.
It's been a long time because we don't go there. If we're going to eat, we often don't eat at Disney. That's the thing, because it's so expensive, and a lot of it is good, but it's not good enough to warrant spending.
A lot of it is good, and you're right, it is expensive. And yes, Christy, between StreamYard and YouTube, there is a delay. Thankfully, though, when it gets posted as a regular video, the delay is gone. And yeah, I appreciate that. But I'm sorry that there is a delay. I'll try to I'll on the next stories, because this is a very food centric day right now. But I'll try to make sure that the pictures are matching. But yeah, sorry, Christy. I'll try to do better, because I'm looking for the comments and everything. I've got the phone up, so when I see the picture come up, I'll start talking about it. I apologize on that one. So let's see. The next story is something. Now, this is something I saw. All Ears is actually a pretty good site here. I guess I'm coming here quite a bit.
How
but
bad is it really?
How bad is it really? Yeah. Go ahead, read it off, man.
5 common Disney World blunders examined.
Exactly. So these are Disney mistakes. People that make these mistakes at Disney. So how bad is it? Is it really going to be something that you could get over? Is it something that's going to mess up your vacation? Is there anything either of you could think of that people do wrong that can mess up their vacation or cause a bad day?
I think not bringing an umbrella, that can really ruin your day. Like, that's a rule for theme parks in general. If you don't bring an umbrella, at least in the car, your day is, if you see one gray cloud in the sky in the distance, it's over. Rain is coming.
The problem with leaving it in the car is, by the time, if you're at Magic Kingdom, by the time you go back to the car to get it and back, it's done. The rain.
Oh no, I meant whenever you leave the hotel and you drive there, and if you don't have an umbrella in the car, at least to take along with you, it's over.
I'd say trying to cram more than one park into a single day is probably going to ruin your day.
I absolutely agree with that as well. I am against, now obviously it's your ticket, you do what you want, but I am against park hopping. I would recommend people don't, because you don't get as much. You see a little bit, and you never get the full experience of anything. While if you just stay the entire day, you get the full experience of that particular park. Then you go to another one, you get the full experience. So that's how I'm
so
there used to be an exception to that.
We were smart enough to do one park per day, and that appears to have been the right decision.
Yeah. What's the exception?
There used to be the exception of Animal Kingdom, because it would close at 5.
Yeah, but you would still be getting that full experience if you went in the morning time and you stayed all day. I mean, it's not like you're seeing a little bit. You can't see anymore. They kicked you out. So yeah, but I do agree that did definitely close it. Something I would say is hydrate. I see a lot of people, I'll be fine, and then they pass out. That's definitely something, and that's in the park. You know what I say is the obviously is the traffic thing. You know, the if you're from America, the rules of driving is the same here as it is. Yeah, you can't cross 17 lanes of traffic and not expect to die.
As for the hydrate rule, you can go in any quick service restaurant at Disney World, and you can say, "Hey, can I have a cup of ice water?" And they'll give it to you for free.
Yeah, some of them even have now they have like a little dispenser. You could just go up and get a cup. And they started doing that, I think, last summer. Yeah, I know that Universal's been doing it for quite a while. So, okay, let's see what they got. We'll examine a few simple mistakes and let you know on a scale of very bad to not bad at all just how bad it is. Problem: you didn't book advanced dining reservation. I would say, no, it's not bad. Not a bad thing at all. Sometimes, definitely it's a bad, if you planned on going to a specific restaurant, then it's a bad idea. you should make an ADR, advanced dining reservation. And but if you're not really caring, like you just want to go and you want to have a seat, most of the time there is walk-in room. They leave a certain amount of room. But if you're coming, I would have to say at the height of summer or the height of Christmas or spring break, that's when you really have to make your ADR. Otherwise, not a problem.
Yeah, it really depends on where you really want to go, because there are plenty of times where it's not going to be busy.
Yeah.
Like there's just plenty of restaurants. Even if you don't make it to the one, there's always another around the corner.
Yeah, there's always one right around the corner. I went with my mom and my wife, and our plan, I wanted to do cheap, where it was we would go to I took my mother to Toy Story. She'd never seen Toy Story Land. And I was like, okay, we'll go and we'll eat at the Baseline Tap House. We could get the whole menu for $40. We'll just split the cost. It'll be really cool. And we went there, and it has very limited air-conditioned seating. So they were like, oh, no, we need an air-conditioned spot. I'm like, okay, that's the ABC Diner, because that's the fast food joint, and we didn't have a reservation. And they went, let's go to 50's Primetime. Okay, we'll go there and we'll try. Right on in. Well, not right on in. We had to wait 20 minutes, but yeah, they took us.
Basically right on in for.
Yeah. How bad is it? Not too bad. Yeah, they're right. This is not always the case. Super popular things like Be Our Guest, Ohana. Yeah, and that should just be. Obviously, if you've got one of these that are the hot spots, like they say, you really do want to make sure that you got. Like, I've got a reservation right now for Be Our Guest, as a matter of fact, for my mom's birthday. She's never been. She doesn't know I got this for her. I thought it would be nice. Me and Gail took her out. And now I've just got to figure out a way to pay for it.
Obvious reservation is obvious.
Yes. And if you're eating at Victoria and Albert's, that means you could pay to have me there. So, yeah, invite me there. That would be good. Yes, that is expensive. That's $250 a plate base.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ohana is actually, I think that is where it really is bad. Personally, we've tried to get in there, and you need a reservation if you want to get an Ohana's.
Yeah. Did they rush you?
They do rush you. If somebody's like parking the car, they're going to be like, we need to get you in here. Or if you mean rushed out, not really.
Yeah. Do they rush you through the meal?
We were almost, we were basically the last ones there, and it was fine. It depends on the waiter. Sometimes you'll get somebody who's understanding, like, okay, you're taking your time, you're enjoying what you paid for, and then you'll get the others like, okay, anything else? Anything else?
Okay.
Can I get your check?
See, I saw Diz Unplugged, and they did a review of it, and they were like, oh, we went there, and it was like they didn't want us there. They were rushing us through. So I was really nervous about making a reservation there. Problem, you don't have a fast pass. Not a problem. This is not a problem because it updates all the time. Now, granted, it's going to be rougher for Snow White. It's going to be rougher for the Slinky Dog or Flight of Passage or the Millennium Falcon. But
that's a given.
Yeah, but you're going to find yourself a fast pass to something. And the thing is while you're waiting for your a lot of people, oh, okay, we got to do this. But while you're waiting for the fast pass, stand in that 30-minute or 40-minute line, and then once you're done with this, your next fast pass, and you go right on it. But here's the thing. Once now I'm pointing to my wrist like I've got my magic band on, but once you use your ticket, and by that, I mean, once you get in line, you're okay with making another fast pass. So once you get those first 3 out the door, as soon as you get in line for that third one, check to see what's available and make that fast pass. And keep checking, because a lot of people cancel their fast pass. So while you may not find that Snow White initially during the day, somebody might realize that they can't do it, and they'll drop theirs, and you can pick it up. So I would have to say it's not a big problem.
I rarely, whenever I go, I rarely ever get fast passes. So
I get them religiously.
Jay is being Jay in the comments again.
What up? Hey, Jay FAIRCLOUGH, how you doing? Oh, the title of the live stream is pretty interesting. Yeah, Donald Trump is going to come to Disney and do a fundraiser. So
it's going to be a great time.
It's going to be the best of times. Mickey Mouse has never been as famous. Mickey Mouse has never been as famous as when he stood next to me. So it's going to be huge. Disney is going to get a big bump in stock. You'll see. I'll do it.
Disney World, we're like Donald World. Yeah. Here we go.
They'll name it Trump Land. Wait, that's in California. It's Trump World now. Yes.
Trump World.
Alrighty, so it's saying no, it's just like with ADRs, folks frequently cancel their fast passes. Yeah, exactly that. Let's see. Problem, you didn't stake out a parade spot. You're rolling in a little tardy due to one too many spins on the Mad Tea Party, and now you're late at posting for a decent spot to watch the daytime festival of fantasy. It happens. So you think it's a big deal or not a big deal?
I hate a parade, so
you hate a parade, so this isn't a big deal to you. To me, it is. Here's the reason why. Okay, you hate it, but I'm going to take it in that you want to see this parade. Get your freaking butt to a curbside. All right. Otherwise, you are looking at the back of somebody else's head and your child is looking at the back of somebody else's butt. That's what's going on. So, yes, if you did that, then that's on you. I went to see because the Maleficent caught fire. The dragon caught fire one time and they fixed it. So I went out to see the parade. They fixed their thing. And I got there late and I'm like way in the back. Yeah, it's on me. I should have been there earlier. So yeah, to me, it's not a big problem. It says how bad, not bad. I disagree.
No, it is bad if you want to see the parade.
Yeah,
everybody should see the parade at least once, and then you never have to go again unless it's like another new special event.
Yeah,
like
you're just making your kids see somebody else's butt if you don't get there on time. Seriously, but if you do, it's always fun. I like the parades. Let's see. Problem: you bought new clothes for your Disney trip and you're wearing them for the first time on vacation.
What?
Dumb. I'm gonna tell you this is a problem right here. Never buy new shoes for your vacation at Disney. Ever. Buy them. Maybe if you buy them like a month before and wear them out because you are going to walk like it is your job. So yeah, that's what do you say?
I disagree. Almost every year, I go up to Dollywood in December.
Mm-hmm.
That's another theme park. But I have basically worn through my shoes at the end of the year. Yeah. So every time I go on up there, it's either cold enough that it'll be snowing or it's raining. And thus, I end up with holes in my shoes and water gets in. I need a new pair of shoes. And I go there and I get them and it's fine. We disagree on this one. I say it's bad because if you haven't broken in those shoes, it's you're going to get blisters. They agree with me. It's very bad. Yeah. If you've got a heavy shirt on, something you're not used to, bring the comfy clothes. Don't bring the bikinis and the shirts with the holes in them but definitely bring the comfy clothes. Yeah. No, that's true. As for shirts, I've made a mistake of bringing a shirt that I thought was fine. I just got it. So it fit fine in the store. It was too tight as I was going through the day.
Yeah. Let's see. In the last one here, I think this is the last one, is you lost your Magic Band. You can get another one. And you could use your ticket for everything. This is not a bad problem. This isn't at all. You can see they say right here it's not bad. So let's move on. There you go. So, yeah. Agree, disagree. I agreed with some of them, but most of them, yeah, not bad. That wasn't too shabby. You're still with us, Dalton?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I feel a little sorry because we're doing park stuff, not movie stuff. But it's
fine.
As we said at the beginning, Disney's coming. And tomorrow for the Extreme Movie Show, we're going to be doing a watch party of V for Vendetta. So that should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder treason and plot. I know of no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot.
There you go. And this one I just wanted to talk about. We don't need to go through the article. Confessions from a Disney fanatic. I myself am a Disney fanatic. I've lived here my entire life. The first time I went was in 1972, and that's because I was too young for my parents to comfortably take me out of the house in 1971. My mother was part of the first year's cast, and there's a picture of me somewhere as a baby being held in front of the Magic Kingdom castle. I have never had a first time because that was my first time. I don't remember my first time. I am a Disney fanatic, and I love Mickey Mouse cartoons. Give me the band leader. Give me Steamboat Willie. I'm absolutely a fan of those. I love it. I love when it's Disney, when it's Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. The modern day cartoons aren't good. Some of them are more fun because I do like some of the humor, but I hate the art. And some of the cartoons are absolutely creepy. I did a review of one where Goofy literally falls apart and they've got to put him together like a freaking Jenga. And it's creepy. They had one where the moon was stalking Minnie and Mickey. It was creepy. Creepy isn't fun. But this young lady here, she wrote this to say that, yeah, she hates the new designs. This is the new Mickey right here. Let me wait for the picture to come up. This is the new Mickey.
I mean, I get what they're going for. They're trying to be like a throwback to the old school style,
while keeping it new and modern.
Except for he's skinny. The pants look like a bowl that he's wearing. You can pour soup into those pants. It's it's just weird. It doesn't look as good.
I'd say that Donald doesn't look bad.
I would. He's just too skinny. The neck's everything. I don't know. I have not liked the art. Goofy looks horrible.
Yeah, no, Goofy looks like a country bumpkin.
Yeah, let me wait for the, there you go. I'm waiting for the pictures to get on as well. But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of the design. Their humor is way the heck off. This is, and hold on, let me get there. It's not pleasant to watch, you know, and I understand cartoons are fun and they're funny. It doesn't have to necessarily be pleasant because you're watching violence happen to these cartoon characters. But come on, this is the way that Disney should look. This is the way that the Fab Five should look. And yeah, I'm not in agreement that with what's going on. I will still, when I review a cartoon, I'll still review it on the merit of the writing. Is it entertaining? That kind of stuff. I've spoken enough about the art in the first few reviews that I did of the modern day cartoons, but I would love for the classic to come back. Maybe I just need to start reviewing the classics.
The problem is that they're not going to do that because it requires more effort. That's the one thing about art nowadays, for cartoons especially. They've gotten lazy. They all have this feel that they're exactly the same. And I will give some respect. Like that picture right there of the runaway railway. Yep. It looks nice right there.
One of my favorite cartoons, and I'm talking about absolute favorite cartoons of Mickey's I've ever seen, was where what is it? When the toll booth tolls or something like that. When the booth tolls. It's based on Alfred Hitchcock movie. It's one of the most clever things I've ever seen done in a Disney cartoon, and it's done with this style of art.
Okay, have you gone to the the Pixar Pavilion? Not Pavilion, where Honey I Shrunk the Kids used to be, and Captain EO. It turned into an animation theater.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, so you haven't seen? Okay.
Yeah.
It's at the start of one of the movies. I can't remember which. But it looks like an old Mickey Mouse cartoon. And then suddenly Mickey is thrown out of the screen with the horse.
Oh,
what is it? Yeah, and it's this 3D, 2D, and it's really cool. See, now that's more preferable to. I prefer that over this.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to take a look at that. This is the gingerbread house being built at Grand Floridian. I can't wait. I love going to see those things. Alrighty, so let's get to the next one. Next up, like I said, this is a very food-oriented day. We've got 2 more, and are you guys okay with 2 more?
That's fine.
Alrighty. I could just go to the new one, but this is coming up. The Food and Wine Festival at Epcot is going to end on the 23rd. But one of the things that not a lot of people know about, it is gaining steam, however, is that the Swan and Dolphin have their own food festival. And I'm hearing more and more people are enjoying this just as much or even better than they do the Epcot Food Festival. The weird thing is they've got the way they ticket. You've got stuff like the Causeway Beer Garden, 145, beverage seminars, 55, and food and beverage seminars, 85. You can buy tickets that are that have where you can get 15 items or 5, that kind of stuff to buy as well.
Yeah.
But I figured, what the heck? Let's at least look at the ones that have the excuse me, that have the menu picture as we go. So they got Chinatown's open Friday, Saturday. They got this Yu Shin's crispy duck right here. I know. Here's the thing. I have seen this. This is what you're going to get. And that's one thing, because if you ever see a preview of Food and Wine, they have this as the production to get you in there, and then they slap it into a brown food boat that they serve fries in, and it's nowhere near as good looking as what you're going to get here. When I've gone to Swan and Dolphin, if it looks this good, usually it looks this good on the plate that you buy.
That Shanghai dumpling sounds good too.
Yeah, pan roasted pork dumpling in a spicy sauce. This is steamed bum cube. Yeah, I love duck. So I am looking forward to that. This is Carnival Corner, and it says it's this looks like it's chicken chips. Yeah, it doesn't say anything though. Like what is the sauce? Obviously, I have to get the green onions off of it, but it looks almost like it's a chowder of some sorts. But dang, that looks.
Yeah, no, I'm interested in that too.
the pig in the poke, where we have Hawaiian yellowfin tuna, coho sushi rice, avocado relish, crispy fried wontons. That looks awesome. That also looks like I better only be paying 99 cents.
Yeah, that's the thing about all these. They're very small.
Yeah, the more frou-frou something is, the smaller the portions are usually.
Yeah, I don't mind you getting artistic with the food, but okay, see, that looks like it's going to be worth something. That, okay, yeah, I understand it'll be like $5-6, but any more than that, and then no. But I would pay $3. This one, okay, I'll go to $5.
Yeah.
I understand. This, 99 cents. The Hang 10 area. Now
we're talking. That's food.
This looks, this looks like anything you get out of anything. This is a fry basket: clams, shrimps, oysters, fries, and malt vinegar.
Sign me up.
Yeah, you could give me all of those, please.
Yep. Let's see, the beer garden. Bavarian. This would be the Bavarian style warm pretzel German mustard. Look, what that looks like poutine. But it doesn't. It's not listed here. So, here it is: Wagyu sloppy Joe pickle chips poutine. Okay, I guess. And then there you go. All the rest of it is like you go to the specific restaurants. I don't know. Last time it was really nice. It's definitely as good. Definitely doesn't have as much though. You can see these are the booths, but it's really cool to walk around the lagoon there. And if you do want to go to places like right here, these are the menus for the restaurants. So, you go to Smokin' D's, Todd English's Blue Zoo, Il Molino, which is an incredible Italian joint out there. So they'll have stuff as well. So you can check that out. But now as far as the food stuff, I was saving the best for last.
All right.
Or at least the one that makes me the hungriest, the last.
That's the best, man.
Okay. Yeah. I'll wait for the picture to catch up here. I guess, to be nice guy to the YouTube. And boom. Regal Eagle Smokehouse has released photos of the new menu. Now, the Regal Eagle is going to be the new restaurant attached to the American Pavilion in Epcot. Epcot being the theme park that Dalton would most like to come back and revisit.
Most definitely. I love Epcot. It was my favorite when we went. I
have always been a little upset with the American Pavilion because it's always been like burgers, fries, chicken nuggets. And I'm thinking,
American food, yeah,
America has so much more. I mean, at least you put a Thanksgiving dinner in there, right? But we also have, like, Florida has key lime pie. You know, you have New England
has gumbo.
Yeah.
New England has basically everything Pennsylvania Dutch.
Exactly. There is so much actual American food you could be putting in here that when they said it was when all I ever saw was hamburgers, chicken nuggets. No. So they decided to go with Smokehouse. I am A-okay because America does barbecue like nobody else.
That was not my America.
Say again?
It was not my.
Yeah.
It wasn't my America.
Yeah, and if you're and here's the thing: if you're going to do hamburgers, then do hamburgers. Don't do Disney burgers.
Yeah.
If you're going to represent the United States, don't put those plank burgers in there. You know, put real hamburgers. Like at Universal Studios, one of my favorite places to go is the Hot Dog Hall of Fame. And that is hot dogs from ballparks all over the country. So if you went to Shea Stadium, this is the dog. This is the most famous dog there. If you went to Yankee Stadium, this is the most famous hot dog that they sell there.
Where's this?
At Universal Studios.
But where?
Across from the big city, the big Fire Grill and Hito's. It's attached. Like the main store. If you go around it, it's actually attached to it.
In the park or City Walk?
In City Walk. In City Walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to keep a lookout for that.
Oh, the Chicago dog is to die for. I love it. The Arizona dog is good, and the Kansas City is really good as well. That's barbecue. That's so good. But what I think they could do is like that, where, okay, if you went to, like, they have 50 burgers on the menu. And this is how that state likes their burgers. Or even have it rotate.
That's the great thing about America, because we are such a melting pot. Mm-hmm. Like, the different regions of America are almost different countries unto themselves.
Yeah, that's the way I would do America, the American Pavilion. You know, if you're going to do hamburgers, let's do hamburgers. Since there's 50, I'm going to make myself sound like Obama here. There's 50 states, right? 50 states. There's 50 states, so you could you could cut it up. So like you only feature 12 in a season or 13 in a season, and that way you're not overwhelming the menu. And I think that would be good. But anyway, here we go. This looks awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited now.
The new
I am already sold. Yes, please.
New fast casual Regal Eagle Smokehouse will open this winter in Epcot's World Showcase, and Disney is today's share to look at the menu. As you would expect, the cuisine is classic American backyard barbecue featuring platter sandwiches and salads. Kaboom. Look at that stuff right there. Oh my gosh, it's like a quarter. It's a quarter chicken right there. You got that. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. Let's go in. Sandwich included a sliced Texas beef brisket sandwich with house-made spicy mop sauce on garlic toast, and Southern Carolina smoked sausage sandwich with a tangy mustard sauce and caramelized onions. But dang,
it's only ill to you because you're allergic, man. It sounds delicious to me.
Yeah, I know. Now here's the thing. That looks like a Disney burger. I'm gonna say right here. That looks
part, yeah.
And that is horrible, guys. You're screwing up already. That's the one thing I would say. Don't make it a Disney burger. Now, when I say Disney burger, I worked for a little bit when I tore my knee up. I worked for a little bit at Mel's in Universal. I usually worked at Simpsons at the time. I went and worked at Mel's, and they literally have all these frozen patties, and they just put it on this little conveyor belt, and it goes through the oven. It comes out. It's a cooked patty, and they are sawdust burgers.
Okay.
Disney does the same thing.
I'm going to point out, though, on top of that burger right there, it looks like there's barbecue on it, and then cheese. So even if it is the frozen patty, you've got a good sandwich right there. That's going to...
Yeah, you got the beef brisket on the cheap burger patty. I'm just saying, come on, stop scrimping on the burgers. At Universal Studios, if you go into Volcano Bay, however, they've got real burgers there. Let's start doing that, guys. Give us something to buy here. Meats include Kansas City smoked chicken, Memphis dry rub pork ribs, North Carolina chopped smoked pork ass, available by themselves, or pork butt, available by themselves or as part of a platter. Salads include power green salads with chilled pulled pork and chicken, fresh citrus and such citrus vinaigrette. And burger options include the grilled burger topped with barbecue pork and fried onion rings. Once again, but once again, only because I'm allergic. But that right there, look at that.
That's a real burger.
That's a hamburger right there, man. That looks good. Get rid of that onion ring on the top. Put a little extra sauce there. And I'm a happy camper right there. Sides include French fries, onion rings, mac and cheese, baked beans with burnt ends, which is incredible. I love that.
Okay, here's the thing. They need to make it steak fries. You can't
steak fries. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can see that. Well, yeah, but, they get they've got a deal on these things, so I guess. But I agree. Steak fries would be better. Wrapping up.
I'm not super picky as long as they're good fries. I don't really care.
Well,
they aren't great fries.
They're not great fries. Yeah, he's right. So the desserts are banana pudding or a s'mores brownie or a cup of fresh watermelon garnished with torn mint. And the menu will feature beer and cider from around the country, wines from the West Coast, and specialty region cocktails and with and without alcohol. And
sorry, 1 second. I just have to complain because what the heck is that dessert menu? Banana pudding?
Yeah,
s'mores brownie or a cup of watermelon.
Yeah, that for as much as the food entices, the dessert menu sucks. Like I said, I'm for Florida. Give me the key lime pie, man. If you're from Boston, get the cream pie. But yeah,
these are just desserts.
There's not even apple pie.
Not even apple pie, man.
Seriously. Which is a travesty. Yeah. If you're talking America and you don't have apple pie somewhere in there, you have failed. You have failed to America properly.
America, spread your golden wings. Alrighty. So anyway, there you go. I'm definitely going to be here, man. I know Gail was excited about it. It's one of her favorite restaurants. So we're going to be checking that out. So let's see. Did it say, it just said this December, right?
I didn't see it when it said.
I thought it did. I thought it had a
scroll on down. It's probably at the bottom.
Needs include taking over space. Okay.
Does it really not say?
No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say.
Okay.
I thought I read it off. Okay. Anyway,
I've been working on it for a while, so
yeah. But I'm looking forward to it. Oh, here it is. New fast casual blah blah will open this winter in Epcot's World. Yeah, they count winter as like January, February as well as for that. But I can't imagine they won't want to get this open for Christmas.
Yeah,
Christmas crowd. So hopefully they do. I'm sure we're gonna check it out because, like I said, Gail always liked the American Pavilion. Her thing was let's just grab something, go sit down and watch whatever concert is there. So that's why she loved that restaurant. She just got very used to the food, but yeah, I'm big on this. I'll check this out. See if this barbecue is better than the Flame Tree.
Just out of curiosity, you've gone to Epcot during Christmas time and seen the Santas that they have around there, right?
Oh,
okay, good. Just making sure.
Wait, they have regional Santa Clauses?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they tell their story and everything. Yeah.
Ulanissen, Pierre Noel.
That would definitely be something that would make me consider going during the holidays.
A lot of fun. If you come, though, you want to go in the first 2 weeks of December.
Yeah.
Once it hits the 18th, you don't want it. 18th to the 8th of January.
Yeah, no, I remember us discussing this, and yeah, it makes total sense.
Absolutely.
Okay, but it goes on for
and everybody else who ever thought that basically is going to show up.
It goes on for a little bit after Christmas too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 18th to January 8th. Do not.
Oh, you were talking about going in January then.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go January, make sure it's from the 9th on up to the end of January, but do not come for the first week of January because that's still Christmas. So, yeah, you don't want to show up then.
Yeah.
All righty. And let's see. I didn't do this last time, but I figure what the heck. We'll end this with a Disney quiz. It's something I figure, okay, we could all do, or if you want to, you know, go back and forth. But we've got match the Disney character to the eye. See if you could match it. I think this will be very easy for me. Now, I'm going to default to Dalton, if you don't mind, Professor.
No, that's fine.
We did a lot of park stuff, and that's you and I. Dalton, can you do this quiz? Can you tell who the Disney character is just based on the eye?
I believe that's Lilo.
I believe you're correct.
What are my options with that?
You know, here's the thing. I want you to name it without that, but you can ask, okay? You got the Evil Queen, Cruella de Vil, Maleficent, or Mother Gothel.
That's Cruella.
And let's see which
Jafar.
characters. This is Jafar. Okay.
Flynn Rider.
Okay. And here's the thing. You know what? I'm going to limit you to 3 questions, like 3 hints. Okay. Like, to read off the names.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the guy from Black Cauldron, I think, and I don't remember his name.
Do you need the names read off?
The minstrel guy from Black Cauldron, but I can't remember his name.
Okay, we got the names are King Hubert, Maurice, King Triton, or Zeus.
Wait. Okay. I think that's King Hubert then, because I could have sworn it was the minstrel guy from Black Cauldron, but if it's one of the
King
kids,
Hubert,
it's Hubert.
Nope.
I think it was King Triton.
Let's see. Okay, can you name this one? You've got one more time where you have the name, where you could have the names read off, and then you're on your own all the way through.
That's Belle.
Oh.
No, it wasn't Belle.
That looked exactly like Belle to me. But
I wonder if it's the same eyes. Can you tell by just looking?
that's Gaston.
I was about to say, I knew this one as soon as I saw it. How about this one? Oh, okay. This is a little bit easier because you could tell it's a 3D animated one.
Mm-hmm.
So that gets rid of Maleficent right away.
It does, yes. Mother Gothel.
You are correct, sir. This one's easy.
Timon.
Yeah, I was about to say, because Pumbaa has brown. Scuttle is a bird. Zazu's a bird.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, this one's tough. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, give me the names.
Fred, Hans, King Fergus, or Fix-It Felix?
I think that's Hans.
It is.
There you go. You got 7 out of 10 correct. And if it's this different eyes, I know you want to do this quiz again. Because yeah, that was pretty good. I like that one. You got 7 out of 10.
The two that I remember that you missed.
Oh, hold on. Wait a second, man. Let's see if we can go back. Yeah, I want to see if we could redo it. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's match the C's. Okay. Now, granted, if it's the same, it is the same eyes. So you got Lilo. That was correct. Then you said this was Cruella de Vil, right?
Yeah.
But this, you got this one wrong, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think I did.
I think this is the evil queen when she's turning old, because Cruella de Vil has yellow eyes.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Of course, you named Jafar almost immediately. This was Flynn Rider, and you got that one. I think this is. I thought this was Maurice, but when he said it was King Triton,
it's King Triton.
Because it's the eyebrows that give it away. You think it's King Triton? You are right. This is Wendy. I got this immediately. This is Wendy.
Yeah, I realized it was Wendy too.
Yeah,
darling.
And then you got Gaston right away. Mother Gothel was done. Timon was way too easy. Hans is who you chose?
Yes.
Did we get it right? Did you get it right?
Yeah, it's Hans.
Yes.
And there you go.
Perfect score. You have a 20/20 vision when it comes to Disney characters.
I liked it. I liked it in the streams on
I never realized how close together Belle and Wendy look just from the eyes, but
yeah, that was from down here when I saw those. So I thought that's pretty cool. Some of these I don't care for. Like you tell us your zodiac sign and we'll tell you what character you are. No, I like those. I like the trivia things a little bit better. Let's see. Just to keep this going for a little bit because it's fun. Snow White, Star Wars. We did 90s or Mickey Mouse. Which one would you go with, Professor?
I thought we tried Mickey Mouse before. And
did we try Mickey Mouse?
I thought it didn't.
So how do you feel? How do you feel about Snow White there, Dalton?
Pretty good.
Okay, let's see if you can. Let's see if you can do this. What color? Say again.
Aren't you Snow White? You're Snow White. Dalton's Belle.
That's right. That's right. We did the princess. We did what princess are you? I ended up being Snow White. What color fabric does Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs book sit upon in the first opening scene? White, red, blue, or gold?
Gold, I believe.
All right.
But it's been a long time since I've seen the thing.
Which of these animals is first to approach Snow White after she falls to the ground? Bird, rabbit, deer, or squirrel?
Squirrel.
Nope. What does Snow White call the Seven Dwarfs' cottage when she first sees it? Marvelous, quaint, perfect, or adorable?
Quaint.
Nope. What does Snow White find inside of a cooking pot when she first enters the Seven Dwarfs' cottage? A sock, a shoe, a raccoon, or soup?
I don't remember.
When we get the service, we may have to do Snow White first. It was the
God, it's been a long time since I've seen Snow White.
Okay, so sock, shoe, raccoon, or soup? Take a guess.
I think it was a sock.
Nope. What time do the Seven Dwarfs head home from work? Sunrise, noon, 5 o'clock, or 6 o'clock? Hi ho.
Hi ho.
Hi ho.
Hi ho.
5.
He got one.
Yeah.
He is on the board. This is not a complete shutout. Which three dwarfs' beds does Snow White sleep across? Dopey, Sneezy, Happy, Dopey, Doc, Bashful, Sleepy, Grumpy, Happy, or Bashful, Sneezy, Doc?
She was found in multiple men's bed in one night.
Dopey, Doc, and Bashful, I believe.
Nope.
Oof.
After Snow White is awakened by the prince's kiss, which of the 7 dwarfs does Snow White not kiss goodbye? Bashful, sleepy, grumpy, or sneezy?
Okay. Let's see. I think it was Bashful, because I don't remember.
Oh, shucks.
Nope. Which of the 7 dwarfs' eyebrows are distinctly bushier than the rest? Grumpy, Doc, Happy, or Dopey?
Grumpy's eyebrows are fairly bushy, from what I remember.
You are batting 1.
Dang.
Who said this quote? A fine bunch of water lilies you turned out to be. Snow White, Happy, Doc, or Grumpy?
Okay, it has officially been far too long since I've seen Snow White, because I have absolutely no idea.
Take a guess. I'm going to take this after you, as a matter of fact. I want to see if I'm as bad.
Grumpy.
You're right. Yes, I knew that one. Approximately how much screen time does the prince have? 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or 8 minutes?
2 minutes.
Boom. What kind of pie did Snow White make when the evil queen in the form of the witch pays her a visit? Pecan, gooseberry, cherry, or blueberry?
Chariot. Thought. But...
Nope. Finish the lyrics. We dig up by the score 1,000 times, sometimes more. Is it rubies, treasures, diamonds, rubies, diamonds, finding, goodies, whistles? We dig up by the score 1,000, sometimes more.
Diamonds and rubies.
There you go. You got 4 out of 12. Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to watch Snow White and 7 Dwarfs. You go. Come back and tackle the quiz again. There you go. I agree with them. I don't think I'm going to do too much better. I do know that I know all of what you got. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to say red. I got that one wrong, which is squirrels. Yep. Nope. Oh, shit. You got that one wrong. I still answered it wrong. What does Snow White call the 7 Dwarfs' cottage? Quaint, right?
That's what I said, and I got it wrong. So I'm at least feeling better about this now.
What does Snow White find inside of a cooking pot when she first? I'm going to say a raccoon. Nope. What time does 5 o'clock? Did you get that one right?
Yes.
Okay. Which 3 dwarfs' beds does Snow? You said Dopey, Doc, Bashful, Sleepy, Grumpy, Happy. Nope. After Snow White is awakened, which Grumpy? Nope. Which distinctly, I'm gonna have to go with Happy. Who said this was Grumpy? Approximately how much screen time does he have? 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
What kind? Gooseberry.
Yep.
Finish the lyrics. We dig up diamonds by the score, 1,000 rubies, sometimes more, and 6. So that was.
I think I've got it.
Okay.
I think it's blue.
Okay, it's not red or gold. Okay, which of these animals is the first?
It's a rabbit.
Okay, what does Snow White call the 7 dwarfs?
It's marvelous.
Nope.
No?
What does Snow White find inside of it? We know it's not a raccoon or a sock.
It's a shoe. It's a shoe.
Okay, what time do the 7 dwarfs head home from work?
5 o'clock.
Which 3 beds? We know it's not these 2.
It's Bashful, Sneezy, Doc.
Nope.
Crud.
After Snow White is awakened by the princess kiss, which one does she not kiss? It's not Grumpy. And which one did you say? You said Baff, but so it's Sleepy or Sneezy?
I think it's Sneezy.
Nope.
It's Sleepy.
Which of the 7 dwarves' eyebrows are? We know it's not
Happy. It's Happy.
I picked Happy. I would go with Doc, I think, or no, it's Happy or yeah. Which one did you?
It is Happy. It is Happy.
It is Happy. Okay. Well, there you go. I guess I got that one right. Who said the quote? We know it's Grumpy. and approximately how many? We know it's 2 minutes.
Yes.
We knew it was
Gooseberry.
Gooseberry, and we know it was Diamonds and Rubies. So 9 out of 12. So there you go. You did better, but you know you had 2 go. So
Yeah,
there you go, guys. Fun times.
I knew the book one. I knew that it wasn't gold or red because it's something that sticks out because the book's red, I believe.
We lost the whole audience doing that, so
the good news is I don't have to feel nearly as bad as I otherwise would.
No. Hey, you know what? That gives us a thing, though. We need to check it out. We need to do a watch party of Snow White.
It has been ages since I watched Snow White. Like, how long it's been is... I remember the last time I watched it on VHS. At my grandma's house. So that's how long it's been.
Yep. But here's the thing.
No wonder I can't remember.
When Disney Plus comes up, definitely we're going to be open up to a lot more of these watch parties.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just have better access to everything. And it'll be really cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now you said, Dalton, you might not be able to get it right away. So it might be Netflix stuff for you. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll definitely include that.
Or Amazon Prime, depending on what Amazon Prime has that Netflix doesn't.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing is we'll have what they have on the Disney Plus, so we'll be able to do that. And there's always like DVDs and VHS for you. So there you go. Mm-hmm. Anyway, for the 2 that did, or 3, hey, for the 3 that did hang on, thank you for hanging out with us. A lot of fun, great news stories. Went over some good menus. Holy Toledo! I want to go to the American Pavilion.
Yeah, I'm hungry now.
That looked good. And as always, thank you very, very much for watching, and see you real soon.
So long, everybody.
Boom.